Hello everybody, Skullcube here. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be covering a mod for Beta 1.7.3 called Exhaustion Mode. It's a bit of a newer mod. It's a difficulty mod released by Level 2 Janitor. And I'm going to go ahead and create a world. I've been messing around, so new world, new game. Right off the bat, a lot of things are different here. Mining is overhauled. Ores are a lot less common when you're not in a cave, so strip mining has been gutted, for lack of a better word. According to the mod author, to account for that, caves are a bit more interconnected and larger, I guess, so that's pretty cool. Animals spawn less frequently, particularly pigs, so finding food is just going to be a bit harder in this version of the game, or well, in this mod. So that's one thing you're already going to have to think about. Moving on, wheat only stacks up to 16, and wheat farms now slowly shrink over time, so you can't sustainably plant more wheat and just live off of bread. So bread is kind of nerfed into the ground. I'm yet to experiment with it, so I don't know to what extent. Moving on, stone tools are actually entirely removed. So make of that what you will. I'm no game designer, so I'm not going to comment too much on how I feel about that. Oh, we have music on. Hope it's not too loud. What was I even saying? That music really completely distracted me. Oh yeah, stone tools are removed. Stone tools are removed. So that's going to be different. Arrows are a lot more scarce. I guess they drop less from skeletons, and maybe they're harder to craft. Not sure what that entails. Beds no longer skip the nighttime. That is a big feature of this mod that I really appreciate, because I want to make an alpha world or an early beta world, but man, I just love all the little everything of beta 1.7.3. It probably is my favorite version. Moving on, tirade aside, beds are just a spawn setter now. That's all they do. They set your spawn. Monsters from monster spawners don't drop any loot, so you can't farm them. To account for that, the dungeon loot is better, according to the mod author, so that's neat. Anyway, that being said, this is Minecraft Exhaustion Mode for Beta 1.7.3. We're going to just start surviving. As you can see, I have a texture pack that emulates late alpha, I think. It's got some grass is invisible, and some of it is kind of short like that, and I think that's pretty cool. You know, this desert is nice and all, but I think I want to go this way. I also have the smooth lighting turned down too. Just had to turn my GUI size up. I realized it's a lot smaller on this here world. Let's get some stone. You know what? I completely forgot already. This will not give me any tools, but will give me a furnace. Speaking of, let's just get enough for a furnace and head on out of here. That looks very cool over there. So what we're going to do is make a boat and head on over there and colonize that mountain. I don't know if any of you guys watched an older Minecraft YouTuber called Batclone, I think, back in the day. He had this series called Minecraft with Mods, and it was a great little series. It had all of the classic mods like Mo Creeps and Weirdos or Mo's Creeps and Weirdos. I don't know. Barely played with that mod, to be frank. Whole bunch of different mods, and it was a pretty cool experience to watch, because when he hit 1.8 or beta 1.8, he rebooted the series and he crashed like a plane. He had like the Zeppelin mod or whatever, and he crashed his plane into some water. This is very cool terrain. Anyway, I just got reminded of Batclone's little series there, because he made his base in this mountain. He called it Mount Behemoth, and I remember as a kid, that was like the coolest thing ever. I was so bad at this game as a small child, so I never got to make any cool bases. So going back and making all these cool mountain bases really sticks out as something I should do in these older versions. These lighting bugs gonna be a thing here. Don't know what exactly I'm doing here. I'm just trying to find a cool place to hang out. Oh, there's some coal. I guess we're making good progress. Moving up in the world. Alright, we got some wood, and coal, and stone. Oh, I've already taken some damage. What's this? This looks like a pre-made little home. Wow, this is a nice little spot. I think I'm going to go ahead and torch this place up first and foremost. I feel like this instance is a little choppier, a little framier than my normal beta unleashed instance, which is weird because I think this just uses the beta unleashed instance as a base, speaking of. I don't know, in the couple of years I've been... Yep, that doesn't work. Anyway, in the couple of years I've been playing with the beta unleashed instance, I might have messed with it, to be entirely honest, so who am I to say? You know, I'll definitely say this really does feel a lot more like a, geez, I gotta hunker down and survive situation than your normal beta world day one feels like. I've heard a lot of people say that beta and earlier Minecraft feels better as a survival game, but I don't know. I've personally known all of like the game's tricks for so long that you know, you do kind of go through the motions. So changing some things up, like only having wood tools and just all your food sources being all the more scarce, I think this could be an interesting time. Man, this really takes me back. For the longest time, I was always somebody who just dug around, maybe into the side of a cliff or hollow out a cave, and that would just be where I lived in Minecraft. So doing this takes me back, because to get better at building, I kind of forced myself to stop doing that, because it was a habit. Very old habit. Been doing this kind of thing for a long time. Alright, cool. First night is looking pretty safe, if I had to say. I think really our only concern would be if something dropped down on me, which is a valid concern, I'll say that. I'll go ahead and make my way up here, maybe just get some torches up. If there's one thing you can do to protect yourself, it's just light your area up. It's not that hard. It's really not. Alright. Going to maybe make like a bit of a basin right here. So... Oh, whoops. There we go. Anything that's not a spider can't climb up over here anymore. Oh, geez, creeper already. Here, I'll do this. Lots of bad guys. Lots of bad guys. Ooh, you know what would be a good idea? Let that music play, that'd be a good idea. Get another furnace going here. I used the last furnace to make a wall, so fix my mistake. Just let the music do its thing. Man, it's been too long since I've played with the music on and really just let it go. Usually kind of just play my own playlist in the background. Oh, it's an interesting little natural mob trap. Okay. Cool, this gives me a chance to get some more lights down here. Can never be too lit. Can never be too lit. For good measure. Keep forgetting I'm outside and I'm not on like an established world. Just remembered that I can and will get jumped by creepers at some point. All this dirt is a very valuable resource, so I'm gonna grab that. Look at that, we're now pretty mob-proof over here. Well, why not? Nothing of interest. Man, I think I lucked out with this world. This is some sick terrain. Got a nice cool mountain base going. Ought to get me some more tools up. And there we go, the sun is rising. A pretty easy first night. I mean, what can you expect with a hidey hole like this? It's kind of foolproof. Just gonna grab this coal, a little bit more stone, and maybe look for our first cave. Or maybe get some... You know what, maybe let's be a little less adventurous. We don't even have full HP or food. Get a couple of these down. Right here, why not? Ooh, that creeper found a weak point in my soon-to-be fortress. Come on, man. We'll make this hard. Oh, I think I put this block here. Oh. There we go. There we go. Okay. Feel a lot more locked down now. Alright, let's head out here, see what we got. Is this, birch? Oh, well, I won't be able to tell until it drops saplings that are inexplicably different from the ones I'm currently holding. Yep. There we go. As expected. Now, I can't lie. Birch, I don't have to put a little, block on top of to make sure they don't grow into large trees, so I think I'm just going to farm birch, knowing that in this texture pack they are exactly the same. Maybe I will go and... Oh, there's going to be, dang, there's going to be... Will this work? Will it, like I think it will? Cool. Oh, creeper. 2 creepers. Oh, jeez. This other creeper seems to be not very interested in me, thankfully. I love beta combat. That was a lot of gunpowder. Speaking of gunpowder, did anybody see the sulfur caves? It sure is the addition to Minecraft of all time. And the slime blocks, that's riveting. Yeah, this is the most checked out of modern Minecraft I've ever been in my life. Like, you know, caves and cliffs drop, and I was like, alright, whatever, I'll check out new caves. It seems entertaining enough. Didn't like that. decided to give the copper update the benefit of the doubt, and it was, as expected, incredibly underwhelming. Anyway, I'm getting way lost in my own train of thought. I think I've done this jump like a million times. Let's get ourselves another sword and go adventuring. Oh, you know, if I want to make a fishing rod, I gotta kill spiders. That's actually, I like the game design there. I like that. Because usually fishing is kind of whatever, you know. I can just kill pigs or make bread, but that ain't exactly an easy option anymore. This is such interesting terrain. There's just hills everywhere. Oh, pumpkin's sick. We found friends. They're coming with me. Well, while I'm out here, I guess I'll make this forest a bit less dense and get myself some materials. Wow, look at that. That is some classic beta terrain. This is what I wish I had on my normal world that I usually showcase on this channel. Like, I don't have this terrain at all. This is going to be so frustrating when I'm trying to build or just farming mass quantities of wood and my wood's not stacking because I forgot that one's actually spruce and the other's not. That's awesome. At least they turn into the same plank. I can see this being a nice courtyard. Use a piece of flint. That ought to be sharper than my fist. While we're low on coal, I'll go ahead and do a little bit of that. I'm a big fan of charcoal, a big proponent of charcoal. There we go, we got our appliances going for the most part. This is really bothering me, so I'm going to fix that. Apologies for the lack of energy. I mowed the lawn before this recording session. Might not have been the wisest thing, but it was very cold out for some reason. This now looks repetitive. That looks like a cave over there. I think I'll go down this way. Just kind of wanted to spiffy up the homestead. It's not much, but it's honest work. They were not kidding about reduced animal spawns. This is something. I've only really seen sheep so far. And some cows, whom I can have some leather on me. I unfortunately have no shears, so I cannot use the method. Now I will say, I've not found any food. I guess I'm going to go ahead and mark my spawn, and then I'm going to spend the night in a cave. How fun does that sound? Sounds pretty fun. I feel like that noise was not a good omen. Cool, our trees are growing. Alright, we have our bed. I'm just gonna haul it for the cave. You know what? I can only sleep at night. I don't know if that still sets a spawn yet or not. This is such a bad idea. They made a song about this, man. About why this is a bad idea. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to get to this cave opening, and there's going to be nothing here. It's not going to go down. And there's going to be nothing here. Ooh, water, water, go. Go water. Excellent job. I'm a brilliant genius. Never mind. I take it back. I am actually a brilliant genius. All right. We're pretty safe in here, so I'm just gonna make sure we have all of our resources on deck. All right, we are caving in beta 1.7.3's difficulty mod. Let's try not to die. Cool, cool, cool. Pretty safe so far. Well, my, is that delightful. You're down. Oh, you're right there, aren't you? Come on, Spidey. Give me your string. I need that. I need that so badly. We've already found our first iron. Very cool. Let me get some more torches going. And we will keep going on our merry way. Man, going from wood to iron is going to be such a crazy upgrade. Cool, the way this cave is formatted, the way this cave is formed, I should be pretty darn safe right here. That is so strange. Man, wow. 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 What luck. Now, I gotta say, this is tense. Like, I'm usually not worried when I'm caving, especially in, like, beta. But right now, I'm kind of, a little on edge. Let's go anywhere. Get a torch over here to be safe. I gotta say, that peaceful, delightful Minecraft music absolutely made me lower my guard. Uh, hmm. I would like to deal with this skeleton. He is a lot scarier than anything else that could come my way right now. Oh, jeez. We're gonna die here, huh? Interesting. Well, I think I'm gonna fold it right here. I'm gonna fold. Skeletons. Tough. Tough. Well, we have a cave we can mine in. Um, we have a little bit of iron. So, can't exactly leave right now. Even though we have wool, can't exactly sleep the night away either. I guess I'm just gonna get stone. Hold on. I can set my spawn. Fuck. Now you'll notice we're not going to sleep. We're just taking a nap. So I'm going to assume that spawn is set. And I'm going to recklessly charge into the skeleton. Maybe die for not cheesy reasons. Shit, I kind of wanted to die. Well, we have access to the rest of the cave now. These definitely do seem different from beta caves. Wow. You can see light down there. That's always a good thing you want to see when you're caving in this game. Well, I'll go ahead and scrape all this iron out. I'm deciding whether or not I want to try and live and heal, or just, you know, deplete those last two hearts there and start anew. Sheesh, that was fun. Does anything else want a piece of me? Nobody? I thought so. I feel like I'm being very greedy right now. Let's go back up to the surface and see if it's safe to surface. Something tells me it is. Oh, yep, that was the bright Minecraft sun I was looking at right there. Just gotta fight against this current. I will say I stand by my idea. I think it was that water gave me some good cover. I hope there's not a lot of hostile entities up here. Looking pretty good. Sheep. Oh, a creeper. No. Nice job, man. You really got me. You got me.
You got me.
This has been pretty fun so far. I mean, I will admit, food is posing to be an issue. But we will make do. Don't you worry, we will. I guess I feel a little bit more incentivized to get some leather for armor, because, well, any and all damage reduction is a lot more valuable now that, well, food is just not present, it seems. I probably should just punch any and all grass I see You know what? Something tells me I might have to till farmland to get seeds in this. Maybe the instance is set up like that. If you've made it this far, thank you for sticking along. I know my unformatted, non-world tour videos can probably be a bit boring. I'm very much a keep quiet unless spoken to type of fella. So it naturally kind of extends into my commentary, which, well, the only way to get better at this is to flex that muscle. So I'm going to keep making videos. I'm going to keep making videos, and you guys are going to watch them whether you like it or not. No, you're not going to. Nobody's getting forced to watch my slop. Smelt up some of our iron. Can we make a fishing rod with 2-string? I think we can. Ah, cool. Well, we're not going to die. We're just going to very clumsily eat fish until we are healed. I'm so smart, dude. Fishing. Alright, guys, it's been about a minute, and we just got our first fish. I was about to start really moaning and groaning there, but we got a fish. It did take a while. That took significantly longer than any vanilla fishing has ever taken, to my knowledge. Wow, and that durability went down. Now, I gotta say that is probably going to be one of my critiques for this mod. I feel like food is, like, just too hard to come by. I'm gonna let this linger for another minute. If I don't get another fish, I think I'm gonna try my luck somewhere else. Cannot lie, this is seeming like a jump off cliff angle. Then I can save these fish for when I'm actually higher on the HP. Get this cow here. You know what? I'll say it. The pigs are not present. They ain't here. And that is the mod working as intended. Pigs are supposed to be a lot less common. You see, on my test world, I didn't actually cave. I was strip mining, looking for caves at night. That's how I spent the night. Um, wow, nothing. Lovely bay. That's awesome. This seed. Yeah, feel free to screenshot that seed. That is a good seed. Wow, man. Everywhere I look, this generation just is amazing. Be even better if I could find like a pig. I got a seed from that. Now, there's most certainly definitely ways to solve the hunger issue. You know, I'm sure a big enough wheat farm could get you a decent amount of bread still, I'd think. Unless they really, really were thorough about how they handled that. Oh, this is cool. You know, I kind of don't know where I am. Pig! They're real. Got a... Oh, mushroom! That's actually also... That was one of the things I was gonna bring up as ways to solve the hunger problem. I just need to get home with these mushrooms now, wherever home is. I usually pride myself on my ability to keep my bearings in Minecraft, but Yeah. Yeah, I'm lost. I think I gotta go this way. Ah, there we go. There we go. I was getting pretty concerned for a sec. Let's cook a pork chop. Now let's cook a fish. I got an achievement for that. Neat. We got some food. We're not totally helpless. Well, that being said, sun is setting. I think that was a pretty good first day. I think the status of my health bar right now will give you a pretty good indicator of how effective this mod's difficulty is. I just want to lay down so I can know my spawn is set before I do what I'm about to do. There we go. Alright. This has been Skullcube. We've been playing on Beta 1.7.3 Exhaustion Mode. As you can tell by my HP here, quite exhausting work so far. I have 2 seeds, 2 cooked fish, and a pork chop to my name. And some mushrooms. Less importantly, the iron. Because honestly, iron is fine, well, and good. Caves, a lot easier to find so far than pigs. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do what I can to replenish my health. Ooh. Okay, I'm so happy I spawned back here. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, if you stuck around this long. Once again, this has been Skullcube. If you enjoyed this mod, please go ahead and support the original creator. Go give it a try, give it a download, see what you think. It is a whale of a time. It is, it's old Minecraft, but with a twist. You're going to be hungry. Even without a hunger bar, you are going to be hungry. You are going to be thinking about how you can get your hands on food. And I think that is kind of cool. I'm kind of enjoying that so far. Like I said with our discovery of Mr. Mushroom here, I imagine this food issue will probably be solved soon. I don't know, maybe mushrooms don't spread like they should. Who knows? Anyway, once again, this has been Skullcube. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.